guys from?
West Virginia, brother. Sean Pino. John
Williamson. Shit, I thought you were like, so I recognize you. John, nice to meet you, man. You guys are a fucking hoot, man.
Well, dude, it was a great time. I'd love to get you back on once this is over with, man. Talk about it.
Let's do this. Y'all feeling it?
Oh, yes, absolutely, dude.
Man, this is fucking powerful, man.
Yes, it is.
Hearing these people, talking to them a little bit like, yeah, they ain't gonna fucking bow down to tyranny.
Hell no.
They ain't gonna bow down
Hell
to
no. Hell no.
Yeah. Sorry, let me get one.
Do your thing, man. Do your thing. We ain't in a hurry. Yes. 3% security force right there.
wanted to take the video, bring it home and upload it because there's so many cell phones, you can't upload a picture, can't go live, we're having horrible connections, and it's been like that all weekend. But at least this way, we got a way to remember, why we were here, what we did here, and the prevailing feeling that we felt while we were here. And I tell you, man, it's freaking powerful, and it gives me motivation. It breathes new wind into my soul. That maybe there is a chance. Maybe there's a chance that we'll be able to turn back this anti-Second Amendment bullshit that's sweeping our country. But if they go ahead and push it, then we will rebel against tyranny. Just like our founding fathers. Referred to the Declaration of Independence. These ain't my words. It's written for good reason. Pay attention. Read it. Understand it. That's what it comes down to. Free people come together, hold the ultimate authority. And we will do that. So help us God. Guns up.
So I got a question. What if he makes everybody comfortable when he takes the guns?
Oh.
Well, just like the babies. If he wants to kill the babies, but he makes them comfortable before he kills the babies, it still ain't gonna work, is it?
Yeah, if you get a massage before you get raped, you're still getting raped. I hope that the people...
I think that's the most goddamn crazy thing he ever talked about, making a baby comfortable before he kills it, and then he wants to take our guns. I don't think he's going to make us comfortable before he puts the boot to anybody's head if we let this happen.
All right, and that's a good way to tie the two together. But I mean, both of those issues, man, are so fucking important.
It's insanely important.
And it's unreal, man. This is, if you don't stand up against it, like you're getting ready to have a baby, the first day on planet Earth. The first day you put your feet on this ground, on this earth, and then there's a doctor there to comfort a baby before taking its life, and that's where we're at now.
Yeah.
And it's fucking, I'm sorry, it's disgusting. It's sickening, man. It is immoral. And then, so if an individual would do that, then when it comes to the Second Amendment, I don't think he has any reservations at all.
He's a sociopath. He does not give a damn. He's got no sense of any type of regret, any type of, he has no morality. How can you felonize a whole population? How can you tell people you're going to go and take the guns away? How can you say I'm going to kill a baby up to birth? it's all the same thing. They want death. They want us dead, and you can't kill people until you take their guns. And
Well, it's harder to kill them if they have them.
well,
Right.
they're a population of slaves then.
So is it a conspiracy theory if we're killing hundreds of thousands of babies a year? Is it a conspiracy theory that the anchor babies and the illegals that come into the countries are coming in by hundreds of thousands a year? You can't keep up.
Yeah, I mean, and again, it's all the same thing. It's satanic at the end of the day. But I mean, there's more good people out here on the streets than there are in those buildings.
No doubt.
And by God, please God, let them hear our voice today.
I believe they do.
Pray to God they hear this. From what I've heard today, I don't think these people in Virginia and the people that come here supporting Virginia, they're not. I would say their demeanor. It's not aggressive or intimidating, but they're saying so much. Just looking at each other in the eyes when you're passing by them. And
Just a nod.
And it's the nod, and it's this is tyrannical. We recognize it as tyranny. And we're here to show you and tell you that this is not going to fly. This is not going to end well. And I believe that 100%. And but it breathes new life. It breathes new wind into my cells. This is motivating to see these people come together like this.
Chris, provided we all make it out, we're going to get you back on the podcast.
Oh yeah.
A few more. That was definitely made history right there. Bro. Did you have any? We talked about some of the demonization. I reached out to PJ Tobia. He doesn't want to talk. So
he went to his safe space, right?
He's in his safe space right now. But,
he turned out to be all left. But how did I had no way of seeing how many.
Really?
I haven't checked it. The first 2 days we had over 200 hits. So I figure we're probably
do an interview. We got like a group
probably
of
500
shit posters that want to meet him.
With this, it's going to go through the roof. I think your viewership and audience is going to grow. I hope that our organization will grow, and we're just blessed to be able to use this, find like-minded people that have a platform and use it for this purpose, for this end. Because other than alternative media, we don't have any voice, we don't have any platform. And it allows shit like this to happen and to go on unchallenged, unabated. But a well-informed populace, being up to speed on what's taking place, coming together, man, we could change the world. We could change the world.
I thought it was funny that in the articles we were discussing, they were demonizing the militia, and now Virginia, by God, they're on their knees begging the militia to come in and do something. And that's why it's so important. That's why it's so important to make a stand right here, right now. No further. No further. God damn it.
Get covered in a fair and balanced manner. Militia is not a bad word. It's in the Second Amendment as well. Everybody here is a militiaman. They might not know it, but they are. And the media will say the militia, they're all domestic terrorists. If all of these people are domestic terrorists, so am I.
Absolutely.
My name is domestic terrorist. I'm okay with that. I don't give a shit. But that's what they're going to do because it scares people to the voting booth to, got to take away the guns from the bad guys and disarming law-abiding citizens, but it ain't going to make a difference.
I was about to say, I don't see any bad guys protesting.
Yeah, but but they're going to leave the people in Virginia vulnerable, and unprotected, and that's not the way to tackle gun violence. You lock them up and throw away the key, and when the fucker comes out, he's too old and frail to lift up a rifle and squeeze the trigger.
And you make an example out of that motherfucker so that nobody ever else thinks that they can get away with this again.
Mm-hmm. And more armed populace. There's how many schools have to be shot up? How many Walmarts have to be shot up? How many Las Vegas shootings? This is what's scary is there's so many people here, and so that's in our minds, no doubt. But there are so many armed people here that this is the safest place on the fucking planet.
Absolutely,
right now.
Absolutely.
Without a doubt, man.
Yes.
Guns up, brother.
Yes, sir.
do this.
We'll be doing another Powder Monkey podcast soon. Check him out.